Yeah, there's definitely a few credit cards coming on board. The insurance stuff is the piece that I'm like most interested in because it's such a strong corollary to the financial industry. I mean, like it's essentially what he said, which is underwriting risk at the end of the day, and if you can do so in a way that provides real economic value to everyday people, then you strengthen the industry overall because you're growing the pie, you're growing the end base and user base.
I mean, I'll just add that from my point of view on the user front end side is dealing with the actual consumers. We learned this pretty quickly. We've been live for 4 years and, with over 1,000 members to date, $60 million in payroll. The business works. I said in my keynote earlier, it works, but the problem is the existing financial architecture is designed against you. And if we were to actually scale it to, let's say, 10x that, they could just flip off the lights because there's no incentive to actually make the capital more efficient. The way they underwrite risk and the way they manage the entire financial flow is just corrupt. And so having transparency, I think transparency in financial markets is probably the biggest benefit because now, you can really streamline incentives, you can make capital more efficient, you can make capital more high frequency, and in the end, that just translates to cost savings. And right now, there's no incentive for cost savings in the entire health insurance industry. I don't know if anybody's noticed that, but health insurance premiums went up for Opolis on the base plans 40%. We had to hip and shake and negotiate everywhere just to try to survive. So having it on chain, I think, the transparency in the markets, these risk pools, insurance is a obvious use case for restaking, and RealFi coming to fruition where we really bridge those worlds, I think is going to be one of the most exciting chapters that we see.
The way that you guys are talking about collaborating together definitely reminds me of the regenerative spirit here this year at ETH Denver. So I'm curious, how can the ETH Denver community contribute to scalable RealFi solutions? Are there roles that builders could play right now in accelerating this transformation? What kind of products, would you want to see builders working on this week?
On the Renzo side, we've built these open source solutions, and it's the infrastructure that's very heavy and very difficult to maintain from a security standpoint to get in and out of EigenLayer.